Services platform provides rapid access to flexible and low-cost IT resources. With cloud computing, large upfront investment in hardware and spending time in managing that hardware can be avoided. One can provision the right type and size of computing resources based on their business need. You can access as many resources as you need, almost instantly, and pay for what you use. Cloud computing provides a simple way to access servers, storage, databases, and a broad set of application services over the Internet. A cloud services platform such as AWS owns and maintains the network-connected hardware required for these application services. End user provisions and uses the services they need. Now let's check out some of the advantages of cloud computing. Trade capital expense for variable expense, no upfront investment. Pay only when you consume and pay only for how much you consume. Benefit from massive economies of scale. Providers such as AWS can achieve higher economies of scale because usage for millions of customers is aggregated. This results in lower pay-as-you-go price. Stop guessing capacity, avoid provisioning expensive idle resources or dealing with limited capacity. With cloud computing you can access as much or as little capacity you need and scale up and down as and when required. Increase speed and agility. In cloud computing, resources are available to you in minutes versus weeks or months in an on-premise setup. This significantly reduces the time to experiment and develop. Stop spending money running and maintaining data centers. Focus on application development and business, not on infrastructure. Avoid heavy lifting of racking, stacking, and powering servers. Go global in minutes. Easily deploy your application in multiple regions around the world and provide lower latency and better experience for your customer at minimal cost. Moving on. Let's check various types of cloud computing models. With the growth of cloud computing, several different models and deployment strategies have emerged to help meet specific needs of different users. Each type of cloud service and deployment method provides you with different levels of control, flexibility, and management. Cloud computing models. Infrastructure as a Service, IaaS. Infrastructure as a Service, IaaS, contains the basic building blocks for cloud IT and typically provide access to networking features, computers, virtual or on dedicated hardware, and data storage space. IaaS provides you with the highest level of flexibility and management control over your IT resources and is most similar to existing IT resources that many IT departments and developers are familiar with today. Platform as a Service, PaaS. Platform as a Service, PaaS, removes the need for your organization to manage the underlying infrastructure, usually hardware and operating systems, and allows you to focus on the deployment and management of your applications. This helps you be more efficient as you don't need to worry about resource procurement, capacity planning, software maintenance, patching, or any of the other undifferentiated heavy lifting involved in running your application. Software as a Service, SaaS. Software as a Service, SaaS, provides you with a completed product that is run and managed by the service provider. In most cases, people referring to software as a service are referring to end-user applications. With the SaaS offering you do not have to think about how the service is maintained or how the underlying infrastructure is managed, you only need to think about how you will use that particular piece of software. This slide summarizes your responsibility versus service provider responsibility under various cloud computing models. You manage everything if your infrastructure is on-premise. Under Infrastructure as a Service model, you focus on application and middleware, whereas the cloud service provider takes care of the underlying infrastructure such as server, storage, networking and virtualization. Under the Platform as a Service model, your focus is only on the application. Under SaaS or Software as a Service model, the cloud provider takes care of everything. End user just uses the final product or service. Gmail, Google Drive, Dropbox are some of the examples of applications available under the SaaS model. There are various cloud computing deployment models. Cloud. A cloud-based application is fully deployed in the cloud and all parts of the application run in the cloud. Applications in the cloud have either been created in the cloud or have been migrated from an existing infrastructure to take advantage of the benefits of cloud computing. Cloud-based applications can be built on low-level infrastructure pieces or can use higher-level services that provide abstraction from the management, architecting, and scaling requirements of core infrastructure. Hybrid. A hybrid deployment is a way to connect infrastructure and applications between cloud-based resources and existing resources that are not located in the cloud. The most common method of hybrid deployment is between the cloud and existing on-premises infrastructure to extend and grow an organization's infrastructure into the cloud while connecting cloud resources to the internal system. On-premises. The deployment of resources on-premises, using virtualization and resource management tools, is sometimes called the private cloud. On-premises deployment doesn't provide many of the benefits of cloud computing but is sometimes sought for its ability to provide dedicated resources. In most cases this deployment model is the same as legacy IT infrastructure while using application management and virtualization technologies to try and increase resource utilization. Thank you.